What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again for one final customs in the year of 2020. Hallelujah! It's almost past. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, today's theme, as you've read the title, is going to be Marvel characters. So for today's entire stream for customs, we're going to go on ahead and strive to our very best ability to add 12 Marvel characters. Now, when I say Marvel characters, the reason why I'm specifically using the word characters is because it can be both villains or heroes. So you guys will leave suggestions in the chat through the super chats, and I will take those into mind in terms of the characters that we actually assemble. Now, of course, guys, if you do want to see more Lego DC Supervillain customs, then of course hit that thumbs up button. If we hit 500 likes, then we will be doing another one of these next week, which will be already in 2021, and we'll come up with a theme for the next one as well. Now, with all that in mind, ladies and gents, of course, don't forget to go on ahead and also consider becoming a member. Link is at the top of the description. Members do get priority in sub games, custom games, access to exclusive emotes, badges next to your name, and of course, access to exclusive channels on the Discord server. Also, if you're a member, make sure you check out the community tab because there are exclusive posts on there for you guys also. And of course, obviously, if you'd like to support the channel beyond that, consider using the super chat function if you have an urgent comment or question that you would like answered. With all that out of the way, let's play the intro video. It's time to get rocking and rolling. Bada beam, bada! That is nice and loud right there. Bada beam, bada, you heard it. All right. Whoops. Why did my chat just crash? YouTube, please. YouTube. Chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. Literally couldn't see anything on chat. XD9 Lives, what is up? Pedro Mioto, what is up? Gabanga Solomon, what is up? Dirk, what is up? Electric Energy, what is up? Pedro Mioto, what's lacking? Calmer, how are you? Cooper Conley, oh, what's up? Erica Davis, how are you? Dirk, what's up? Nancy Britker, or Britcher, maybe. Hello. The Skier, thank you so very much for the super chat. I'll read that in just 1 second. Zofo Guff, what's crackalacking with you? Jordan Bell, how are you? Nancy, I already said that. David LOL, what is up? DX Trul, what is up? Harrison DC, what is up? Joseph R, what is up? We are back at it again. Why did nobody tell me that the hammer is not in the shot? I gotta fix that. Bada boom. Wait, boom. Oh baby. Okay, please don't. Sliding, stay. All right, so let's head to the customizer and let's get busy. Let's get busy building some characters. Guys, don't forget, once we are done with every character, I need you guys to drop a rating out of 10 for said character. If you're watching this as just a video already, maybe you've not attended the live stream, then consider going on ahead and leaving ratings in the comments section below as you watch the video. Just leave ratings for the characters. I am actually always intrigued to go back and see what people like as the best design. Sometimes people roast me as well. For example, some of the anime designs from last time. So let's just look at those real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the last one that we did of these was, the theme was anime characters, and boy oh boy did a lot of people roast me for some of the designs, like Jotaro. Good googly moogly. Anime fans are not to be messed with, you know, not to be messed with. Pedro Mioto says, Blitzwinger, you are an official GIF on Discord. What does that mean? You are an official GIF on Discord. I don't know what that means, so I have no idea. All right, the Skier, thank you so very much for the Tubaku super chat saying, can you make M'Baku or Shuri? Okay, I can definitely try that. We'll build Shuri, and the request will be from the Skier. So we're gonna kick things off with Shuri from the Black Panther universe, I guess, or world. I am actually curious to hear your opinions, guys. Are you excited about the possibility of Shuri taking up the mantle of Black Panther? Let me know, because in the comics, that's exactly what happens. So we're gonna actually, Okay, question for you, chat. Do we go Shuri with the spear or Shuri with the claws? And also, Skier, thank you, of course, for being the first super chatter and biggest super chatter of the stream. Thank you for your support. Fragments, thank you so very much for the 2 Buckaroo super chats. Can you make a Cyclops? Yes, I may. What's up, Kim? What's up, Spider? How you doing? Eggs and bacon. What's crack-a-lacking? I love that your avatar is now eggs and bacon. That is brilliant, dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You probably should do it as like a smiley face, though. Like 2 sunny side up eggs, and then the bacon is like the smiley face, maybe. You know? That would be, okay. Everybody overwhelmingly is saying claws. So, claws it is. Okay, so we're gonna go with the claws. Sort of like that. Now, fortunately enough, the vast majority of the design is going to be pretty straightforward because it's mostly just like a black outfit, obviously, for Shuri. And by the way, when I say Shuri, I mean like we're going for like super heroic Shuri, not the one from the movies where she's got like the little what were they called? Like I forget what they're called. Not plasma launchers. Oh, I forget what they were called. They were like these little blaster things that kind of had almost like a fist covering over them. Does that make sense? So we're not going for that design. We're going for like Shuri as she's seen in the comics, you know? Yeah, Bomber Noodle, that happens. A lot of times YouTube will send notifications to a few people, and then if a few people click it, and then if you guys leave likes, it will then send it out to others as well. That's why I always mention, like, if you guys like something on the channel, then, of course, like I keep mentioning, leave a like. Like, I know that it sounds redundant and probably frustrating to hear, but I definitely would appreciate that. So, by the way, what I'm going to do is I actually think that I could do a really cool design for Shuri based on the comic books, and we're going to go with the cape look because of that. And so... Hold up. I'm trying to think. Does it let you put the fur? If it lets me do the fur plus a cape, this is going to look spectacular. Because we're going to get it to look pretty darn close to the actual look that she has. Oh, that's annoying. Dang it. Wait, if I do them in the other order, will it work? Could it work? Is there a way to add a cape and... Dang it, there's not. Okay, well that means that I have to then use maybe this one. And we're gonna go with like a purple, dark purple cape. In fact, what I'll do is I'll probably turn the inside of the cape black and then the outside will be purple. Man, I wish we could have done the fur thing because that would have looked spectacular. It would have been like on point to her actual design. And thank you so very much for the super chat. I heard that. I will read it in just 1 second. I'm just trying to get the design right. Okay, so a mostly black outfit with a little bit of gold highlights if we can find. That's not gonna work. So I'm ideally looking right now for a design that will mostly be... This could work if the red part recolors here. Okay. So it's not gold, but it could work. We could make it work. That's for certain. Okay, now we need for the torsos. First one that I thought of was maybe Catwoman. You know, that one could possibly work for Catwoman. Just a sec. I'll also change the face because I know people are going to be like, bro, that's nothing like Shuri. Give me a second. Oh. So this is a bit of a spoiler here for a possible redesign for Shuri. As she will be seen as Black Panther. So this is kind of my take. On that character. Okay, so I think I might have to use the and change the wrinkle color to like a gray maybe. Actually, Okay, let's see. Haven't decided yet. Give me a second. I'm not done yet. I know people are already typing, bro, that looks nothing like her. Just hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out the right look here. This is gonna be tough. Nope. What else could I use? I'm trying to think what other look could possibly work here. Because I'd love to incorporate... If it just didn't have the skin tone there, we could have used this because it has the gold. Because she usually wears like a necklace, sort of. So I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that into the design, if possible, of course. And of course, it's proving easier said than done. So we'll see. I really wish there would have been a bit more like variety with the torsos so that you could literally just kind of pick and choose specific looks yourself, so it's not specific to the heroes. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so we have to kind of... Okay, so that kind of gives us that chain look. The only thing is it looks like she's wearing 2 belts, so I think what we'll need to do is actually probably just recolor this to just be plain... Or actually, if they have a Wonder Woman hip piece, so that completes that little design there... would it be this? Okay. There it is! That is going to be our take on the one and only Shuri. David LOL, thank you for the Tubakaroo Super Chat saying, hey, can you make Star-Lord? Sure. And then Max the Mad Lad. I like your PFP. Shout out to Among Us. Oh, by the way, we're working on another Among Us stream schedule. Shout outs to Conquer and Kim for setting it all up. Spider-Man PS4. Okay. Max the Mad Lad, can you clarify, when you say Spider-Man PS4, do you mean advanced suit? Max the Mad Lad. So what do you guys think? Give that one a rating out of 10. There's our design. It's kind of difficult to see right now just because it's a mostly black costume, but I will showcase the suit in a little bit as well once we're done with all the designs. Can I do Spider-Man PS4? Max the Mad Lad, I'm just asking if you could clarify what suit from Spider-Man PS4. That would be very, very helpful. BXM Coffee coming through with the $2.99 super chat, biggest super chat of the stream. Thank you so very much for your support. Saying, can you make a Red Lantern Deadpool? Red Lantern Deadpool. Okay, I will try. That's definitely an original pick. BXM Coffee. Okay, so Shuri's completed. Our next character is going to be an interesting one, and it was requested by Fragments, as we are going to go on ahead and assemble one of the X-Men. I guess in many storylines, he's actually the leader of the X-Men, and that would be Cyclops himself. So this is a character that, oddly enough, I don't think I've ever built before. So this should be interesting. I'm very, very curious to see what we could come up with here. I'm trying to think what could be the... Okay, we'll figure it out. All right, let's start with the easy stuff like we usually tend to do. So what we'll do is, by the way, when I get requested with a Cyclops design, I gotta go Jim Lee sort of Cyclops. So we're gonna go for that particular iteration. Obviously, again, you could go on ahead and choose a different look here. I'm just gonna check. Can I just... Okay, yeah, so I can't choose yellow, so I have to actually just recolor or use this one. Okay. Then for the legs, I think in the gym lead design, he has yellow boots, right? So we're going to go blue for the top, yellow for the bottom. Okay, not bad. Not too shabby. The arms are going to be plain blue. I'm just going to recolor that to match this blue. Nice. Okay. Torso is going to be kind of difficult to figure out. For the hairstyle, I think usually, at least from what I remember, usually in the Lego games at least, I believe the hairstyle that they would typically use for him is this one right here. We could go with like a lighter color. But I almost think it would be better to use this one for Cyclops. I think it will turn out better that way. This is gonna look very weird because he's just naked right now, so like no shirt. So I get it, but I just need to first and foremost figure out the overall look, and then try to match some sort of torso from the DC universe that kind of somewhat resembles Cyclops. Okay, so for now we're gonna go with a blue design there. I have to go with this because I don't think, I mean, I guess in theory you could use this as well if you want, but I think you got to go with something red to kind of signify the laser blast that he would have. So I think that that's a must. Then we need to repaint the face, change this to be maybe just dark blue. Oh no, that recolors the chin. I didn't realize that. Okay, so just recolor it black. And then for the eyeshadow, what is that little, like, thing above the goggles? That's really weird. I wonder what is causing that recolor? You guys see that? Sure looks kind of odd. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it does kind of somewhat bother me. The fact that there's that little detail there. Okay, so here's the tough part, and that is trying to find a suit that works. First of all, that works decently well already, so that's pretty ridiculous. YOLO Turd 69! What a name! What a name! Saying, Blitz, will you ever play Persona 5 Royal? Probably not. I don't have any plans to do so right now. So hopefully that answers your question. And thank you so very much for your $1.99 super chat support. Also, guys, I just want to mention, I don't know what is happening with my stream right now. I'm sorry, guys. Like, chat just keeps going like blank, and then it like flickers, and then it appears again. So I feel like I'm really like behind right now. Let me refresh everything. I'm sorry, chat. Looks like it's one of those kind of days where there's a lot of technical difficulties. Okay, if you can, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Yeah, it looks like we're almost at 250 likes, so we're literally halfway to our goal already, which is awesome. So thank you very much for your support. Okay, let's see what else we could find as a torso that could possibly work here. Ideally, I want him to have that little like sort of buckle thing that he has, which this kind of works. I wish I could recolor that yellow, and then it would have worked perfectly. But for now, let's just keep going and see what else we could come up with. So far, so good. I mean, we're definitely on the right track, and we're close to getting a design that actually does look... I think I got it. I think I've got it. I got it! Let's go, baby! There he is! The Cyclops. But one more crucial factor. Usually, I don't design abilities for the vast majority of these characters just because obviously it would take way longer if we did that. But what we will do, because it's Cyclops, it's kind of a must-have. Beam origin, eyes. Hold up, that does not look good. I'm almost thinking of making it orange because I think orange will look a little bit better. Why is the beam so thin? Okay, I think I'll go with that. There it is. So there you have it. It's the one and only Cyclops. Let me know what you guys think. A rating out of 10 would be appreciated, whether you're watching this live or not. Drop a rating in the chat, or if you're watching this just as a video, go on ahead and leave a rating for the Cyclops character down in the comment section below. In the meantime, we're headed next to the Star-Lord. Okay, I thought I messed up. I was like... Okay, so next up is going to be Star-Lord, and this one's requested by David LOL. First, though, Batman Stop Motion... Batman Stop Motion Studio. I don't know why I wanted to read motion twice. Saying, hey, Blitz, I love your vids. Happy to see you're streaming this again. Can you please make one of these three, bro? Oh, one of these three. Bro, Thor, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man, or Drax. That's 4, but... oh, wait, is it supposed to be Bro Thor? I'll go for Thor. Thor would be an awesome design, especially because we've already got a request for Spider-Man. So, oh, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, or Drax. Got it. So I'll build Thor for you. Thor is going to be an awesome build. Batman Stop Motion Studio. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you for being our biggest super chatter as well. Thank you for the support. Dude, 10 out of 10 on that one. Let's go, baby. Chat is coming through with those positive vibes on the Cyclops design. Let's go. I appreciate that, chat. Much, much appreciated. Sweet. We got a lot of support on that design. That is fantastic. All right. Now for Star-Lord, we're definitely going to go dual-wielding blasters or pistols. But I think they're blasters because it's not like a traditional gun. So I think that will do. I'm trying to remember, have we ever built Star-Lord before? I think we have. 9.4. World gives it an 8 out of 10. Fair enough. World, fair enough. Thank you. Thank you for the honest response, I guess, right? That's all I could ask for is an honest response. Okay. So, first of all, I'll like usual, I will start with the stuff that's easy to do, and then we'll work our way to the more difficult aspects of the character. So first and foremost, I guess we're using the same hairstyle, which is kind of annoying, so I apologize about that, but we got to do what we got to do. That's the usual design that they actually use, like the Lego company would use for Star-Lord. We're going to go ahead and go with the 5 o'clock shadow, and the thing that I will need to do is just recolor the facial hair just to be dark brown. And maybe a little bit lighter on that. Or maybe sort of like that. There we go. Okay. So we've got the face. We got the face done. Next up is going to be the jacket. Actually, you know what? For the jacket, I probably would not mind using Alfred's design. We're going to go with the dark red. And now we need... probably Red Hood's torso, I'm thinking. Because he has the leather jacket and the... I think he actually has a grayish shirt underneath as well, doesn't he? He does. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be the red design there. Then, for the legs, I'm not going to use... I'm going to use this one. Just like the regular kind of pants. Recolor them black. And then we need to actually select a regular hip piece because he's already got a belt print on the torso. So if we double dip there and do another belt design, it's going to look awkward. So we're just going to stick to that. What else? I'm thinking maybe if we're going for kind of a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 design, maybe we could also add the jetpack thing that they wore. Just trying to think how we would look if we're trying to incorporate it as best as we could. Maybe like that. That way it kind of blends in with the rest of the costume, right? So there you go. That would be our take on Mr. Star-Lord, ladies and gentlemen. David LOL, I hope you enjoy the design that you had requested. Let me know what you think out of 10. There's Star-Lord. Okay, so Star-Lord is complete, Cyclops is complete, Shuri's complete. Next up was the request by Max, the Mad Lad, and he had requested Spider-Man, More specifically, Spider-Man PS4. So I'm assuming that that means the advanced suit design. Spider-Man is a really, really, really difficult character to build in this game because he's obviously got such a specific look. He needs to have the spider logo on the chest. So don't get your hopes up for this one. I'll just write Spider-Man PS. That way it's like PlayStation. Let me run through a few of the rankings, though. So the skier gives that last design for Star-Lord an 8 out of 10. Dirk gives it a 9 out of 10. Thank you, Dirk. I appreciate that. Braden Kirby says, can you hear me? I can't hear you, but I can definitely read what you're saying. So, yeah. So, I can't hear you because this is not voice chat. You know. TDC Storm, he's back at it again, and he joins a very elite club, a very exclusive club of people who have been members for 6 months. TDC, thank you so very much for your support. That's half a year. That is bananas. Incredibly, incredibly humbled. TDC, salute from me to you. Thank you so very much for becoming a member. I hope you enjoy your priority in sub games, custom games, access to exclusive emotes, badges next to your name, and of course, in addition to that, make sure that you join the Discord server because there are exclusive channels that you get access to. So, we would love to see you join that. Make Miles Morales. Give me a second. I gotta make Spider-Man first. Or Spider-Man PS4 first was the request. Specifically here. I will literally reread it for you. It says, Max the Mad Lad, Tubakaroo Super Chat, can you do Spider-Man PS4? So that was the one. Also, Awesome Adam from 2099. We got the time traveler. Adam is back at it again. Thank you so very much for the $4.99 super chat. Tying the biggest super chat of the stream, saying, I got a Nintendo Switch. Do play... Wait, what? I got a Nintendo Switch. Do you play with me? It's becoming Tuesday next... Expect the video on next Thursday. I'm confused. Awesome, Adam. I got a Nintendo Switch. Can I play with you? Is that what you're asking? As far as things that I stream on Nintendo Switch, we played Mario Kart in the past, Smash Bros, and Pokemon. So as long as it's one of those 3 games and you attend one of the sub-game streams, then you'd be able to join me for those games. Other than that, I don't play any other multiplayer games on the Nintendo Switch. So unfortunately, it would be a no. And then Awesome Adam, thank you so very much for the 99-cent super chat as well. And the skier, thank you so very much for the 1 buckaroo and 11-cent super chat. Very specific number there. The skier, thank you so very much for your super chat support. Okay, so let's get to building Spider-Man PS4. This is going to be tough. I'm aware of it. I don't know how the heck I'm going to do this. I also want to thank you guys for getting us very, very close to now almost 350 likes. Don't forget, 500 likes, and we do another one of these streams next week. Honestly, I'm even just thinking, like, where does one start here? And I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Okay, let's start with the hands, because we know that we'll just recolor those red. So, step 1, done. Step 2, I don't know what to do now. So, it's supposed to be, like, mostly the suit is... this is going to be so difficult. Because if I go, like, ideally it's supposed to be red on the outside and then blue on the inside, but there really isn't anything like that in the game. So, like, any of the designs that are adjustable are only adjustable typically, like, let's say the upper part is one color, the lower part is another color. There isn't anything where it's like it's split down the middle this way, where it's like you can recolor the inside and recolor the outside. So because of that, I'm definitely in a situation here where I don't know what I could do to accomplish the right look, but I sure will try. I'm thinking I might have to use this one and just do like maybe dark blue and red, sort of like that. Because I think if I go the other way, I think it's going to be too much. Well, okay, let's try it. Let's try it this way. And worst case scenario, we can always come back and pivot and adjust some things as we go along. Okay. Then for the legs, this is a tough design. Yeah, it's... Tell me about it! I'm the one that has to build it. I know it's a tough design. Okay, so right now, again, usually when we build something that is this difficult, like, and this specific to a certain character, what I start to do is I give up on the idea that it's going to be accurate or exact because, well, it's just going to be impossible to make it exact. But what I do kind of pivot my attention to is just, okay, how can I get close and what could I capture as far as like maybe using similar colors or things like that to get close-ish to the desired like effect, you know? So I kind of like this leg design. I think that could work, especially because it has a little bit of the white, a little bit of the red, and of course lots of the blue, which is what the actual costume would have. Typically those red triangles should be kind of on the outer part of the leg, but again, in this type of situation, it's like beggars can't be choosers. I also think that I have to recolor the blue to be lighter because otherwise it's going to be too dark for the design. Okay, so let's see. Let's say we go with that. Now, typically speaking, I think for the faces, usually when we build Spider-Man, we go kind of two routes, I think. And that would be either this. Again, understood that it doesn't have the webbing details and all that because, well, it just doesn't. Because it's not supposed to be Spider-Man. Or this. This is the other design that we go for. So, what I would need to do is I would need to hear from you guys as to which one you think looks better. So, chat, help me do a better job at building this character by voting in the comments section or in the chat, sorry, for either A, this design. So type in A, let's say in the chat for that, or B, if you think that, whoops, sorry, why am I scrolling this way? Or B, if you think that looks more Spider-Man-esque, please help me out, help me out, help me out. Some people are saying recolor the hands white. I kind of think I have to do that, don't I? Just because, I mean, that's a good point, and it's because I don't have any of the white on the upper part of the arm. So I guess I have to try to incorporate it at least onto the hands, right? So hopefully that works out. Olivia's Game Hangout. Thank you so very much for the 99-cent super chat support. Thank you, Olivia. Much, much appreciated. Blitz, can you do Daredevil? JJ, let me just build out Red Lantern, Deadpool, and Thor, and then I'll be taking, I'll take a request for the 7th design from chat. I promise. So I need help here, chat. Are we going A or B? Paint the legs blue. They are blue. What do you mean paint them blue? Huh? Am I colorblind? Olivia, I'm not gonna, the theme for today is Marvel characters, so we're not gonna build like we've done before, like YouTubers or rappers or anime characters, things like that, you know what I mean? So let's see how chat... Okay, so most of chat seems to be voting, actually, surprisingly, A. Okay, I mean, if that's what chat thinks, then... we'll go with A. I just personally like B better. I think it looks cleaner and it looks closer to the actual redesign. But if that's what chat thinks, then we'll go with that. Okay. And now let's see for the torso. So this is the tough part because, again, there's nothing that looks like a Spider-Man logo. So I'm going to be kind of stuck here as far as what I could actually... get... oh, wait, I forgot. I also have to recolor the hips. Kind of a crucial component. I wonder if just blue would look... okay. It's either got to be blue or red. I'm going to have to... let's just try blue for now. I don't like how contrasting it is to the torso, but that's all we got to try for now. The white hands look lame at Blitzwinger. I mean, the problem is, if I don't do the white hands, we don't have enough white on the costume. Like, we're not capturing any of the advanced suit is supposed to be red, white, and blue. And we've captured the red and the blue part definitely quite well, but none of the white components for the suit. So I kind of, I feel like I have to incorporate it. It looks like Mario all of a sudden. It's a me, Mario time. Oh, I knew this is always so difficult. Like Spider-Man, because he's such a popular character, obviously I'm always aware that we'll get a request for Spider-Man, but in this game it's so tough because there's really nothing that is like somewhat close in the DC universe that you could be like, oh, okay, that kind of works. No. Dang it. Maybe this recolored red? Could we pull that off? I'm trying to figure out if that would look kind of clean. So far, OMAC is probably the design that looks the closest, oddly enough. Wowzers. What if we went with that? Because if I put blue... Could that work, chat? And then I repaint the hands back to be red. What do we think about that, possibly, for Advanced Suit Spidey? Oh, man. What do you guys think? Do or do not. There is no try. Exactly, Disney fan. Chat. Batman. We can't. That would be. You can't use a Batman logo for Spider-Man. That is impossible. Use Nightwing's chest plate. Okay, let's try it. I'll take it into consideration. I don't think it will look accurate. But we will try. It's the color is wrong. Killer Frost is almost perfect. Wait, what? Let's try Killer Frost. This is why I like having chat here. What? I mean, oddly enough, if she just did not have that belt, you know what I mean? That's... That... Shockingly, chat. That could possibly work, honestly. Like, I know it's not perfect, but... Dude. If she just did not have that studded belt there... Boy, oh boy, we could have probably pulled this off. It would have looked pretty accurate, you know what I'm saying? David LOL, thank you for the 5 buckaroo super chat, making you the biggest super chatter of the stream, saying, color the torso red, pick a design for it, and recolor it white. Credit to the Bat fan. Wait, what? Which torso? Color the torso red, pick a design for it, and recolor it white. Wait, okay, so let's say I go here. Color a torso red. Pick a design for it. And credit to the Bat fan. What do you mean by that, David LOL? Are you saying... Or was that in reference to this torso? Color the torso red. Pick a design for it and recolor it white. Oh, wait, so but what am I trying to accomplish? I'm confused. Do you mean like this? No, I understand that Batfan came up with it. I'm trying to figure out what is the idea. That's what I'm trying to understand. David LOL, could you possibly write in the chat? I'll try to pay attention. Did you mean like literally just a plain white torso like that? Because I could just do that without adding any decals and I'm done. So I can you make Loki or Black Panther or Doctor Strange? Douglas Shanks, let me finish the next two designs and then we're gonna get to Blitz's boosted. Okay, I will admit that I'm boosted, but I'm trying to figure out what was the explanation. Batfan made a suggestion. David OL thought it was an excellent suggestion and decided to super chat to get my attention for that particular suggestion. But having read the phrasing that David LOL placed, no, put the torso red. Wait, so are you saying just like a red torso with a white decal? Like that? That's it? I mean, you could do that, but I think that looks very, very basic, and the advanced suit is nothing. There's nothing basic about it. It's quite an in-depth design. That actually kind of works too. If I could... Okay, let me go back to maybe doing the white gloves again. Would that look clean? I like this design. I surprisingly think that the suggestion for the... Dang it. Yo, that actually could look pretty... If we did the tracksuit for Miles, we could probably pull that off. This kind of looks pretty clean too, I'm not gonna lie, but this looks a lot more like classic Spidey. So I would maybe use that for classic Spider-Man. Killer Frost looked pretty clean, and I think Adam actually looked pretty clean too. But I can only pick one before I submit it to you guys to rank. So I need to decide which one that will be. Could be this, but then I gotta recolor the hands. The hands become red again. Assassin Sabotage says Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is not going to look good at all because, again, what color do you go with here? If I'm doing classic, like, for example, the next character we're building, Deadpool, that would work for him. But we're building advanced suit Spider-Man. There is no context under which that suit works. So, you know what? I'm going to go with this. I know that this is probably going to be kind of a divisive choice, but I think that this gives us a pretty unique look for the character. So there you have it. PlayStation's own Spider-Man. Let me know what you guys think. Give that one a rating out of 10, both in the comment section if you're watching this as a video and live on chat. I'll give some shout outs as well. And the next character is going to be Deadpool. I don't want to make it red because I wanted to have a little bit of blue incorporated in there as well. Because, again, I felt like we didn't have enough of the blue color there. So, 3 out of 10? Holy moly, chat is going ham. It's not a 3 out of... Like, I know that it wasn't perfect, but boy, oh boy, like a 3 out of 10? Really? Like, come on, man. And more specifically, by the way, this next character, the request was for Red Lantern Deadpool. So that makes things very interesting as far as how I can design this character. So it'll be interesting. Roman Soldier says it's a 5 out of 10. Okay. You know what? I would honestly, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. But that would not be particularly fair for me to rank my own work there. So I'll take your guys' word for it, but for the people that are saying it's a 3 out of 10, I think that's a little harsh, to be honest. But, you know, you do you. Of course, don't forget, by the way, guys, if you design these characters or some of these characters on your own, don't forget, on the Discord server, we actually have a Lego Customs tab or channel, so you can submit your customs on there for review by the community. I check them out as well, so consider doing so. That would be very, very cool to see. Okay, so next up, we've got Deadpool that we're going to work on. So, it's not just Deadpool, sorry. More specifically, BMX Coffee had super chatted and asked for Red Lantern Deadpool. So it's not just plain Deadpool. And so that will add to this design for certain. So I could go, typically he should actually have red gloves. I'm almost thinking of going with like a dark red. Let's go with a dark red. It'll look a little bit more like movie Deadpool, I guess, because in the movies he had like darker red costume. So here's where the suggestion of the Beast Boy torso works very, very, very well, because check it out. That will look perfect for Deadpool. I mean, that legitimately looks like Deadpool already. Then we're going to recolor the legs or the hips. Sorry. Dark red. Hold up. Dark red, like so. And then what we're going to do for the legs is... Actually, for the legs, we can go a couple of different routes. We could do two tones if we want. So, like, let's say something like this. To do, like, red boots. Oh, sorry, black boots and red pants. We could do something like this, actually. Because he's supposed to have weapons still, right? So... I think that will actually look pretty clean. Then, the arms usually are just plain black, but I'm going to try to think of what to do to, like, add a little bit to them, maybe. What if we did this? Dark red on there, and then black like that. That's looking pretty clean. That is looking pretty clean. We need to remove the hair. Oh boy, it's Jacqueline Harris. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Blitz Army. Salute from me to you, Jacqueline. Thank you so very much for joining. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for becoming a member of the Blitz Army. I hope you enjoy your priority in sub games, custom games, access to exclusive emotes, access to a set of, I already said emotes, a badge next to your name. You get access to the channels in the Discord server. Thank you so very much for becoming a member. Much, much appreciated. I just completely that one. I'm trying to figure out, is the katana? Oh, you can't have the katanas. You can only have the, like, the little holster for the katanas. That's what it was. That threw me off. I was like, why is this not working? Tiffany Royer, thank you so very much for the $4.99 super chat support, saying, can you do Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption, please? Tiffany, I cannot, because today we're sticking to the theme of Marvel characters. So if you want, request a different character in the chat. You don't have to super chat, just like write in the chat. And if moderators, if you can pay attention to the name Tiffany Royer and point out if I miss it, the request that Tiffany has. So if Tiffany, if you want to pick a Marvel character, I will be more than happy to attempt to build said character. Okay, so we got that done. Now I'm trying to remember, what did I do for the Deadpool face? I think... I want to say for some reason that I had used this before. Wasn't it? And then what we would do is we would just recolor this. Hold up. So that could work. I wish there was more characters where you could, like, adjust the shadow sort of thing around the eyes, but I think that might be the only one. Of course, we could have taken this face or this face. So that's an option there as well. And obviously another option here would be also that of Red Hood. So you could go on ahead and do this maybe also. And you would have the Red Lantern ring and Deadpool. Or, like I just mentioned, you could go this route. I'm trying to think if maybe if I... Would it look weird if we redid this to be like... I don't think there's any way to accomplish what I'm trying to do here using these. Like that doesn't work, right? Trying to see if maybe like using one of the face masks would work. This almost works. Like if you squint and you don't really pay attention, it kind of works. You know? So, I don't know. I kind of like this design a tad bit better than using the Red Hood mask. But he just dismissed my idea. Assassin Sabotage. I don't know what your idea was. Do Moon Knight. Give me a second. I gotta finish this design. But remember when you made different variations of characters, for instance, like Harley Quinn? You should do that with more characters. Yeah, I have an idea for a couple more. Kim, thank you so very much for reminding everybody to smack that like button, and they did exactly that, because we just hit 500 likes. It looks like Daredevil? This looks like Daredevil? Really? Okay. I mean, I guess I could see it as well. The problem here is that I'm kind of stuck right now where... I mean, I guess if it's Red Lantern, maybe something like this, kind of a little bit more wacky, would work as well, right? Yo. You know what? If this was regular Deadpool, here's what I would do. So just for the point of the people who are asking for, like, let's say regular Deadpool, I would go on ahead and just use this. I would recolor everything as follows. So this is me basically building another character here real quick, just to showcase. I would recolor this. I would recolor this. I would redo the legs. And for the legs, I probably would just go like bright red and black, like that. Change the hip piece. Change this. And I would change the weapons to probably katanas, just because he has the sheath on the back. So I probably would go with like this and just go dual wielding. So that would be my take on Deadpool. If you're just doing like classic Deadpool, sort of, that would be it right there. I think it looks pretty clean. But the request was specifically for Red Lantern. So I do think that because I didn't really incorporate a lot of the Red Lantern part, which is supposed to be the Lanterns of Rage, the idea there was to try to use the darker colors, and hopefully that works. So I kind of think that I will go with the goofy, like, Scarecrow face, because I actually think it looks pretty clean. And I'm trying to think if maybe I could add something else to the legs or the arms to, like, create that cooler take on the character. Maybe like he's been like pieced back together. I kind of think that maybe this kind of looks cool. Because he almost looks more like cybernetic. So that could work. Thank you for the super chat. I'll read that in just 1 second. I like the idea of using like a more like torn up costume. We don't have a whole lot of options with that category. So, again, like I showed you, if you want to make regular Deadpool, you saw that design, and I think it's pretty on point. But for me, I'm going to go with this, because I really do think that that looks pretty clean. And there you have it. That is Deadpool, Red Lantern, I should say. Deadpool has been assembled. Let me know what you guys think of that one. David LOL, thank you for the two buckaroo super chat, saying Tiffany said she wanted Iron Man. Done. Okay, so Iron Man will be built after I... So next up, I have to build Thor. Then I'm going to take a request from chat. So if you guys have an idea, keep that in mind. And I'll take a suggestion from chat. And then we're going to do the request from Tiffany, which will be Iron Man. But for now, we build Thor. Here we go. What do you guys think of that design, by the way? The Red Lantern Deadpool. Give me your ratings. I'm actually curious. I am actually genuinely curious what you guys think of that one. Stanley. Maybe we'll build Stanley. Give me a second. I just got to get to or through building this. Okay, so first thing that we got to decide for Thor is what the heck do we use for a weapon? Do we go Mjolnir or do we go Stormbreaker? Because we can't do both. So chat, what do you think? 0.2 out of 10? Darthini, here's what I'm asking you to do. Pack up your stuff and leave! Ow! How rude, bro! You're about... Well, you're not getting banhammered because you didn't break any of the rules. But like, really? A 0.2 out of 10? That's harsh, bro. It was cool at first, but now it just looks silly. Well, Hydra Hunter, that was the goal, is to try to get... When you think of Deadpool, you don't think of like a character who's like profoundly serious. He's supposed to be silly. So, you know. Okay, so most people are saying Mjolnir, which means... Oh, now there's a lot of people saying Stormbreaker. Dang it. Okay, so if we were using Mjolnir, we'd probably have to go with that. Just because I feel like this one looks a little bit too, like, timid. Like, it looks like a regular hammer, which there's nothing intimidating about that. So I think we'll go with this. Trying to, like, look literally at Stormbreaker, and I think it's this one would work best. Right? So let's try that, hopefully. And the question is, what color do you make it? Because the problem is, you see, like, the game doesn't permit you to do two tones, like the wooden part of the staff and then the actual metal part. So we're going to have to just go with that for now. Okay. Next. Definitely going to go with the cape. The question here is, what kind of cape do we go for? Do we go for the Ragnarok style cape, which is like the short one, sort of like this? What do you guys think? Short cape or long cape, chat? Any preference? Let me know, let me know, let me know. In the meantime, I'll design some more of the character here. We'll go with the black gloves. I think for the legs, I'm literally just gonna go like plain black, or maybe something like this. That way it has a little bit of lightning elements in it. Like that. Stanley, give me a second. I'm not taking requests yet. Greenie5454, thank you so very much for the 99-cent super chat support, coming through with the unicorn. Thank you. So if you were saying shorter, long, There's definitely a weird delay right now in the chat. Long cape, classic Thor from the comics. Okay, I think there's more people actually voting long cape now, so I think we're gonna go with the long cape. Okay, so if we're going classic Thor, which I guess should have been something that I clarified before starting to build the character, then we actually go with no gloves, because I don't think in the comics, from what I remember, I don't think he wore gloves. So that's going to be a bit of an adjustment here. For the torso, I think the torso will be possibly easy to do, but let's see. So I like this as a possibility here. We could maybe, just maybe, make this one work. Let's keep looking. Never mind. I think I got it. I think I found the one. I think I found the one that we're going to have to use here. The question is, in what color do we use it? Maybe... Okay, let me just keep scrolling, because every time that I think we're good, then I'm like, oh, but we could also do this. You know what I'll do? Let me just look up a picture of Thor. Classic Thor. Okay, so classic Thor, classic Thor. I hate this channel. Okay, well then let me help you. Here you go, dude. You know what just happened to you? Check this out. You just got banned, sucker! Boom! Later, dude! Later! Later, dude! Hold up. Wait. Later, dude! You just got banned! Isn't that fantastic for you? You knocked out Goku as well, bro. You happy now? Oh, bro. You just beheaded Goku there as well. Stay. Unbelievable, bro. Okay. That thing's gonna go bananas now, because we just got a ban. Just got a ban hammer moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for classic Thor instead. So we're gonna keep it nice and classic on this one. So this is gonna be kind of like Lego Marvel 1 Thor. For the hairstyle, we're gonna go blonde. Oh no, do they not? Okay, they do. Thank goodness. I was like, do they not have that design in here? So we're gonna go with that. And we're gonna go with this. And keep in mind, like, for the people who are gonna be like, bro, that's not Thor. We're not going for movie Thor. If I was designing movie Thor, this would obviously be a very, very, very different looking character. We would go with the beard. We would redesign quite a bit to the character. But we're just going for the classic Thor. So that's why he looks the way that he does. I will go on ahead and on the right hand. I guess if we're going for classic Thor, then I have to also switch back to the hammer, don't I? To give him a bit of a lightning effect. And then for the torso. Okay, so he has those 4 circle things on the torso. So I need to try to find something that resembles that, hopefully. What the heck could I use, man? Decisions. Chat. This is easier said than done. Trust me. I kind of like the way that that looks, but it starts to look a little bit more movie based. Any suggestions for what would be a good torso for Thor, chat? I am all eyes. ears, whatever the expression, however the expression goes. Fat Thor, not normal Thor? What does that mean, Scarlet Witch? Make him have Deathstroke's arms? For classic Thor, I don't think it would apply, because you want to try to keep, like, you see, the thing is, if I go overly complicated, like even that torso is too complicated. It looks like too detailed. Does that make sense? Like, classic Thor should be very, very kind of almost like minimalistic, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, based on that, pick something that makes him... I wonder what this would look like recolored. I just wish it wasn't green, man. If it wasn't green, we could have for sure used that one. So I think I'll go with this, even though it's a little bit more complicated than what I like. But I think that will be our take on Thor. Although, again, if we're going classic Thor, we actually have to go for hammer. So I think we'll go with this. There's Mjolnir. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to thee the God of Thunder, Thor. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of that one. All right, next up, we are going to go on ahead and... Oh, the next actually design is going to be selected from chat. So leave a suggestion for what character you would like to see. Again, it has to be a Marvel character, so please let me know in the chat. And also in the meantime, don't forget to go on ahead and hit the thumbs up button, guys. And I do want to go on ahead and mention, don't forget that when you leave a suggestion right now, it has to be a character that is from the Marvel universe. Can you make Moon Knight? I like that idea. Moon Knight does sound like a pretty cool suggestion. Can you build Taskmaster? That's another good one. Assassin Sabotage says, I broke my leg. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you make a quick recovery. Moon Knight, Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer would be really easy. Iron Man. Iron Man is going to be built next. That was the request that Tiffany made, so... Captain America, Winter Soldier, Devil Hulk. The problem with building Hulk is that he will look too small, you know? Like, we could do it, it's just not going to look great. You know? Man, there's a lot of people asking for Hulk, though, huh? Hulk, Hawkeye, Stan Lee. I might make Stan Lee as maybe like the last character we built today. Wolverine, Stan the Man. Stan Lee. Okay, there's a lot. Okay, you know what? You guys are asking for it. Let's build Stan Lee. There's a lot of, for whatever reason, there's a lot of people asking for Stan Lee. So let's go with it. We'll build Stan Lee. I think I've done this before once or twice or 3 or 4 or 500 times. So let me go on ahead and knock this one out of the park for you. That way you guys go on ahead and go like, oh my goodness, I can't believe he did such a good job with that design. This is incredible. I don't know why you guys speak like that. Like, chill out, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, take a chill pill. Okay, so step 1, we need his epic mustache. And that's already a problem because, okay, I think I'll go with this. Roger. Okay, so we'll go with that. Then, step 2 will be... So we can go a couple of different routes. I think usually, from what I remember at least, I believe they use... Is that hairstyle in the game? It has to be, right? Yep, there it is. I think it's this one. Maybe not. I feel like it was flatter. This one is good for Wolverine. This one. There it is. Perfect. Okay, so now we go with like a gray hair. Or white hair. Or grayish white. Sort of. think that will do. Then, the next step is going to be to give him a jacket. So we'll go like a beige. I think that's sort of close to the design that he wore in Lego Marvel, actually. I think that will do. No gloves. And as far as the specific look, we can go a couple of different routes here. So we could go with, let's say, this. We could go with that. Maybe. Let me just scroll through. I'll take a look if there's any. Nope. I just want to see if there's any other. Oh wait. No. If there's any other just kind of like casual attire. Okay, there's not. I think I'm gonna use the Commissioner Gordon. Because I feel like there's some overlap there. Although this one has kind of more of a formal. I think this one works a little bit better. So maybe that. Then, from what I remember, in the game, he had like really, really dark brown pants. So, oh, I don't know if I don't think there's a hip collar for it. Dang it. We might not be able to do that one. So I might have to go with like... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to do just a black pair of pants then. That... And how could I possibly forget? I know, chat. Chill out. Chill out. I know what I forgot. I am well aware of what I had forgotten. A very, very crucial detail to the completion of Stan the Man Lee. And you know what else we'll do? I forgot to also change the... Give him a belt instead. Do we go with those glasses? What do you think, chat? Or should we go with... I mean, I guess maybe these ones could... No. So it's really between these... and these, because all these other ones don't work very well. That's Saucebaus stand right there. So I think that we got to go with these. That's what I think. I think they're the most accurate. But what do you guys think? Chat, vote 1 for this. Vote 2 for these. What do you think? All in all, though, we knocked it out of the park. Stanley has been assembled. Next up is going to be a request by Tiffany, and it will be for Iron Man. And then after that, I'll take more requests. Make Dark Phoenix. Ooh, that could be a really fun build. Dobie, thank you for the suggestion. We'll see. Make Miles Morales. Maybe, maybe. Blitz, the person wanted the endgame Fat Thor, not classic Thor. Oh. Awkward. Okay, well, we'll have to bench that one for now, just because we've obviously already built that other design. He keeps ignoring me. You're not the only person in the chat, dude. There's like 400 people. I can't have a one-on-one conversation with you. Loki. Maybe I'll build Loki after this. Give me a second. Okay, so most people are voting 1, it looks like. So I guess we'll go with that, these glasses. So there you have it. Saucebaus Stanley completed. You asked for Stan Lee, you got Stan Lee. Chat, give that one a rating out of 10. And in the meantime, I'm going to get to building Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Okay. So, for Iron Man... Man, the chat is so delayed for me. It is crazy. I don't know why YouTube is so buggy right now. I swear, like, I feel like I'm at least like 4 or 5 minutes behind you guys. Like, chat versus IRL. It's really strange. I don't get it. Okay. So, Iron Man time. So, usually for Iron Man, there's kind of a couple of go-tos. This is a very, very, very common... faceplate that people use, and this is the one that I personally like to use. I just think it looks a little bit cooler. Again, this one is like, maybe if you're going for like a friendlier looking Iron Man, that could be your take. Personally, I like the more kind of angry look here, so I'm gonna go with that one. But again, it's up to you. You could adjust accordingly, however you see fit. I'm gonna remove the hair there. I'm almost thinking, could I do maybe something cool with like an actual helmet? I guess in theory, if you want, you could also rock something like this, maybe. If you really wanted to do some like way different. But I'm not gonna... I think that this will look pretty clean once we're done. Okay. Then recolor the arms. Red. Okay, now, oh, sorry, the hands. Now for the arms, what we want is something that's going to be ideally very kind of robotic looking, if that makes sense. Because we want to have kind of the feeling of, obviously, like, that it's iron and not just like a flat costume. So because of that, I can't just, I mean, like, sorry, I guess in theory I could literally just go like this, like plain red, but I think that that will look very, very flat and boring. So instead, we're going to try to look here and find something that is a little bit more armored up and maybe use that instead. So for example, dang it. I wish that wasn't gray. Because if just that, okay, just stay with me for a second. I want to see what it looks like once I add the other components. I think I'm going to go with grid probably, which is kind of a classic design for Iron Man again. So I think that that looks pretty clean because you get the arc reactor. Obviously, it's the wrong color, but again, there's only so much that you can get right. This is another pretty popular design for Iron Man because, again, you kind of get the arc reactor looking chest plate. I've in the past even used like stuff like this and it's worked out also. So again, you can really get as creative as you want here. I just personally think that grid is probably going to look the cleanest. Although I do like the way that this looks too. I think it actually looks quite cool and you get the right color. So definitely looks kind of neat. Let me try grid though. Let's see how this goes. That looks a little too busy. Okay, let's try the grid design. Then what I need to do is I need to actually recolor the effect parts. We'll make them probably orange, I think would be the right color. So it's... Is it orange or is it blue usually when he blasts? Like, oh my goodness, now I can't remember in the comics. Or in the movies. What color are the blasts, chat? Hi, thanks for helping me with Batman Arkham Asylum. No worries, Ethan Parkinson. I'm happy to help out. Customation Studio says Sabretooth and Master Chief, like it if you can. If you want. I'm not sure what that means. Customation. Am I supposed to leave a like? I can't leave a like on the message. Oh, chat is saying it's blue. Okay. So I guess I can leave that the color that it was. Although, I should probably actually change the style of it and make it look a little more like energy-based instead of like So somewhat like that, I think will look a little bit better. And let's recolor that. Sweet. Okay, now hips. I'm gonna go red on that. And for the legs, again, looking for something very robotic-y or armor-esque. I mean, that looks pretty clean. I just don't really want to introduce a whole bunch more colors because there's already so many different colors in the design as it is. I think that looks pretty clean. Decisions. Oh, what about this recolored red? Again, looks cool, but it introduces more colors, which again, I don't want to do at this point because I feel like when you start adding too much, it starts to just become like a bit of a mess. That's not gonna work. Okay, I think I like the Flash design. The movie Flash leg piece the best. So there you have it, ladies and gents. Tiffany, there's your requested Iron Man. Let me know what you think of that one. Give that one a rating out of 10, chat. It'll probably be best if you left those ratings after the stream as well, just because for me it's so delayed now that I have no idea what people are rating anything, you know. YouTube screws me up too, censoring messages that don't need censoring and not letting me hide messages. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with YouTube right now, and I don't know why. What's happening is happening. All right, we got a 9.5 out of 10 on that one from Ibrahim Yusuf. Jordan Bell gives it a 10. Let's go, Jordan. Kim coming through with harsh criticism. She gives it an 8 out of 10. Thank you, Kim. Ethan Lang coming through with an 8 out of 10 as well. We got David LOL coming through with a 9 out of 10. Thank you, David. Sam Henderson gives it an 8 out of 10. Oh, and Mr. Iron Fist, Mr. comes through with the... Nope. Gives it a 5 out of 10. Literally. So that is just barely not a failing grade. Iron Fist, please let me know what a 10 out of 10 looks like then. Show me someone who has built a 10 out of 10 design. If that was a 5, what's a 10 out of 10? Okay, so a lot of you guys have requested Hulk, so let me attempt to build the Hulk. This is going to be terrible. I'm warning you right off the bat, just because he's going to look very, very, very tiny, because there's no way for me to make him look like a big figure. So he's going to look like tiny. That's basically what I'm getting at. I don't know why I need to like re-clarify that. Okay. So the number one thing we need to figure out is the right shade of green for the Hulk. And I think that it's got to be either this or this. So I'll try this one for now. We're going to go with a lighter green, and then we'll work our way from that. I'm confused. Why is this still... There we go. Okay, how did we do... Oh, wait, I think I could just do... Can't I just do like a super... Yeah, there we go. Super muscular Hulk. Then we need some purple pants, of course. Classic. We got to go with some purple pants. Okay. Now, for the face, thank you for the super chat. I'll read that in just 1 second. Okay, so the hair. I actually don't know what hairstyle would work for him. I think usually they use this for Banner. I'm pretty sure. That's the design. We need like a really, really good face print of him like raging out. Definitely not that one. That's not gonna work. Neither will that. That kind of works. I wish it was just more of a, like... Dang it. I don't know what face would work here. Chat, any ideas? Nightwolf!
Bruh.
Gamer, thank you so very much for the Tubaku Super Chat saying Daredevil from the show. By the way, how's your day going? Well, thank you for asking, Nightwolf. Finally, somebody asks. I appreciate that. I'm doing very well, Nightwolf. How are you doing? I got you, dude. Next design will be Daredevil. Try making Quicksilver. I think that will be super easy. Considering some people are complaining that I'm building the Hulk. Because they're saying that that's too easy. This could be kind of a younger looking Hulk. But I feel like we need sort of like a... Like, you can't just use a plain face. Because I think it looks too, like... flat. You know? His eyes are supposed to be green, so I can't really use that one. I don't have a whole lot of options, unfortunately. Zombie Hulk or Immortal Hulk. That could be kind of cool. Let me think here. Any preference? Blue Lantern, Quicksilver. Give me a second. Maybe that? No. There really isn't... unfortunately, there's not a lot that kind of works for, like, Rage Hulk. Maybe this really might have to be the look. That way it's kind of like Berserker Hulk. And then what we would need to change really to add to it is change his personality to like monster. Maybe not even monster. Strong. There we go. So there you have it. I give to thee the Hulk. Next up. The next request was from Nightwolf
Bruh.
Gamer. And it was for Daredevil based on the show. So, Daredevil. Let's try. Give that one a rating out of 10, by the way, on the Hulk that we had just designed. And in the meantime, I'm going to get to work on Daredevil based on the Netflix show. More specifically. So, Daredevil. Will it give me enough letters to spell Netflix? Nope. So we'll just write Daredevil then. It is what it is. Okay, turn off the abilities. 9 out of 10 from David LOL. Thank you. Commer coming through with a 10. Hydra Hunter with a 10. Freddy Jupiter with a 9 out of 10. Nightwolf.
Bruh.
Gamer coming through with that 8.5. Ethan Lang gives it an 8. It's me, Jacobo, gives it a 4 out of 10. Dang. Jacobo, you are a harsh critic, aren't you? Okay. It is what it is, bro. You can give it the rating that you feel like it deserves, and that's perfectly fine. In the meantime, I'm going to get to working on my take on the show Daredevil. Okay. Why am I singing that? Okay. Hopefully that will work once we're a little further along. Now, Okay, so on the show, I got a picture brought up here. He has mostly dark red and then a little bit of black highlights. So we need to find something similar-ish. That would work. If it had a little bit of detail on the shoulders, that would be perfect. Unfortunately, it does not. So let's see if we could find something a little bit more accurate. Can't use that, unfortunately. Man, oh man, there's not a lot. There's not a lot to choose from. What recolors on this? Close, but not quite there. Wowzers. Okay, I'll just leave that for later. I'm like always, if you're stumped with the design, just move on to another aspect, and then if anything, we could come back and adjust it accordingly. Okay. Now I think, let me see for a second. I just need to bring up a picture here. Okay, so he does have yeah, he does have a little bit. Okay, let me try then maybe. I'm gonna try to see maybe the regular boots, sort of like maybe like this one. But he does have like on one of the legs, he has like the pouch for the batons that he uses. Dang it. I wish I could use this, but again, the problem here is that it's the wrong color. So like even if I recolor it red, all the orange that's there is completely incorrect. So I can't really use that. Okay, let me just try to go with a more plain quote-unquote design, and then we'll work our way from there and we'll see what it looks like. Once we're further along. Okay. Now the torso. That's going to be tough because again, he doesn't have like the classic sort of D logo on the chest or anything, so man, this costume is like really detailed. So I'm trying to figure out what torso, once recolored into red, could work here. I definitely need to change the arms, no doubt about that. Maybe this? Okay, wait, let me redo the arms, because the arms are really, I think, throwing off a lot of the design. What if we just did black and red like that? That kind of works. What if we did it this way, though? Black. There we go. That's the look. There's the money. Okay, I kind of like that torso. Let me add the... what would we have to use? We'd have to use probably the baseball bats, right? I think. Where are they? Are they under miscellaneous? Because there's nothing else that would work here. So that could be clean. Let me see. I wanna take a look at the torsos because I wonder if we could do a little bit better and like try to find something even more accurate. Yo, that looks pretty legit too. Whoo! What do we think, chat? What do we think about that one right there? What do we think about that? I think that, honestly, that is pretty close. You know? What do you think about that one, chat? Please build Mandalorian. Debbie P. Today I am limited to building only Marvel characters, okay? I think that looks pretty darn close to Netflix. Like, I'm looking at it here. Ideally, he should have a little bit of scruff as well. I know for a fact that oftentimes what people like to do for this particular design, just because I've seen it before, is that they actually like the using the Batman cowl. I'm not a big fan of it. I get it. Like, if you want to use this, more power to you. You can go with this as well, like something like that. That's another option here. I just think it looks too much Batman-esque, so I don't like that design. And I personally lean more towards the use of the Flash helmet and just recolor it dark red. I guess maybe you could incorporate a little bit of a darker color into the mask, sort of like that, too. So, personally for me, there you have it. Daredevil. Done. Yo, Kim gave that one a 10 out of 10. Big ups. Respect. Big respect on that one. Okay. Let's see. RK and 11 Gaming gives it an 8 out of 10. Ethan Lang gave it a 7 out of 10. Dobby gives it a 7 out of 10 because of the helmet. That's fine, dude. You can have your own take on it, you know. It is what it is. NTG gives it an 8 out of 10 as well. Thank you. Can you make crossbones? Possibly. All right, guys, I need a suggestion. Who should be our 11th character? There's only 2 more suggestions left, guys, so make it a good one. Venom. We've already built Venom before, so I'd rather not. I'm seeing a lot of people actually asking for Loki, and oddly enough, I don't think I've ever built Loki. So I'm kind of tempted to try to build a Loki design. So it would be like classic Loki as well. I wouldn't be able to do the helmet for him. Let's try Loki. I will attempt to build Loki. We'll give him a staff, right? All right, guys. So I've selected. We're going with Loki. We're going with Loki for this one. We're going to go with the staff. So since I built classic Thor, I think that I got to go with classic Loki as well. So I'm not going to go overly complicated with this one. So it's not going to be like movie Loki or MCU Loki. It's going to be more like the comic book design. So for those of you that are not comic book fans, you will be very disappointed, but it is what it is. I gotta match the 2 designs. That way, when the 2 characters are side by side, it kind of has a nice, cool look to it. I'm just trying to remember, in the comics, what color was his cape? Oh, I guess he sometimes does not have a cape, oddly enough. Okay. But when he does, it's a yellow cape, so that's what we'll give him. Because I feel like without a cape, he's going to look a little bit odd. Like, when I think of Loki, he's got to wear a cape. Okay. Not too shabby. For the hip piece, we're going to go... Oh, you can't go yellow. So I guess we'll have to go with... Booster gold yellow there. Okay. Oh, man. Another issue here would be... What do we do... What do we do for the hair? Because I could go, like, if I'm going movie Loki, then it's easier. Because I could just use, I think this is the hairstyle. Actually, no. This is the hairstyle that they usually give them. So you could just go with that, and you're good. But if you're going, like, comic book Loki, you got to go with the big, giant, like, horns that he has. And that becomes very complicated because There's really not a lot that I could use here. That's not gonna work. Maybe that? There you go. Perfect, right, chat? Try to do the helmet. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how I could do the helmeted look. If I can do the helmeted look. You see, like, there is nothing here that would... Like, this is kind of close because it's a big giant horns, but the problem is the entire face is covered up, so I can't use it. I can't use something like this. This. Perfect. Would that work? I think I have to go with the hair, unfortunately, just because there is nothing else that's going to be even like, if there was something at least remotely close, I would have gone for it just because I think it would have been a-okay. But the problem is it's so far off that we're just going to have to go with something else. Okay, so now what we need is a torso piece that is going to be mostly green, like on the sides, and then a little bit of yellow down the center. So we're trying, that's kind of visually, that's what we're looking for. And we'll see if we can come up with something close to that. So this could work. Let me also give him the cape, because again, I feel like without the cape, it's... Go with like a bright yellow on the outside and a little bit of a more dull yellow on the inside to create kind of a shading effect. What about this recolored green? Nope. It's so tough because it's like, if you're gonna go, I feel like I have to almost abandon the idea of doing classic Loki because it's just not gonna look right because of the helmet and everything. Whereas if we go movie Loki, I might be able to get him to look somewhat close. It's just gonna be super duper tough to get like that. Kind of works, I guess. Oh, what about this? It's just so weird seeing Loki without the, or sorry, classic Loki without the horns and everything. Like, it just looks a little bit off. I think that looks pretty close, actually. That might be as good as we could do. Unfortunately. Let me see. I wonder what this recolored. No. Some designs, it's not about just like matching the right colors. It's about like actually getting somewhat of a similar look. So I think, again, you could probably make this work for Loki. So this is doable as Loki. I would probably actually change the face print though to maybe like maybe what's his name, Clarion. So he has kind of more of the evil or scheming eyebrows, sort of. You know, so maybe something like this would be like classic Loki. Somewhat this style. It's certainly not easy. Certainly not easy. Let me see. What has Lego actually done? They must have done a classic Loki, right? This is all movie Loki. Wait, has Lego never released a classic Loki? Huh? Really? Oh, they did as a little Mighty Micro. Wow, that's actually kind of odd. We're kind of close to what they did with the Mighty Micro, surprisingly. Man. It's just, again, even movie Loki, I'm looking at it like, because like we could attempt it for sure, but it would have to be very It would have to be, again, without the helmet, it would have to be very diluted in design. This one is tough. Surprisingly, this one is really, really, really tough. Because when you think of Loki, you don't think of a particularly complicated looking character. I will try. Just because I don't want to give up. I will try to see what it looks like if we go on ahead and try to redesign him to look like movie Loki. Because I think I could do something close-ish to that design. So I will attempt it. So give me a second here. Let me attempt to see if I could get something remotely close to it. So we're going to go with the green cape. It's such a specific look for the torso. I'm going to have to like gold, dark green. And it's supposed to look like almost like a robe sort of. So that's what makes it so difficult. Maybe this recolored dark. Not bad, actually. Let me see if it lets me recolor the hips to that. Hold up. So surprisingly, maybe it's just because we're so like subconsciously trained to see Loki now look this way. It's weird that this does look more accurate than what he classically looks like, but it does work, surprisingly so. So there you go. Bada beam, bada boom. I give to you Loki. Give me a rating out of 10 there, chat. And also, if you're enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for your support, everybody. All right, we have one more character to build here today. Whoo, one more character. 4 out of 10 for comic, 6.9 out of 10 for movie. From,
Bruh.
Thank you. Brick Star Wars Boy gives it a 9 out of 10. Hydra Hunter gives it a 9 out of 10. Doggy Waffle gives it a 9 out of 10 because of the face. Did you think the face was wrong? I feel like you have to use kind of like, if you use the regular eyebrows, it makes him look too much like a good guy. And he's supposed to be like this, more like a vague character, right? Like where it's like, you don't know, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? It just depends, you know? Comic book Star-Lord, maybe. I don't want to build the same character twice, you know? Prowler, Nightcrawler, Scarlet Spider. The Lord of Shadows gave that design a 10 out of 10. Thank you. Iron Fist gives it an 8 out of 10. Thank you, Iron Fist. Thanos, please. Maybe, maybe. Bambi B says, hey, Blitz. What's up, Bambi B? How you doing? I kind of do want to try to build Taskmaster. I think that could be interesting. Would you guys want to see a Taskmaster design? Let me see. I'm just gonna quickly throw together a Taskmaster design just because in my mind I can immediately see what it like looks like. And I think it could look really cool, but I could be wrong. Maybe we won't find the right parts and pieces. So let me just try. And if it's awful, I'll just pick another design and we'll do a different one. Okay, so we'll go with the sword. Okay, next. Cape. Go with this kind of cape. And it will be a white cape. Sweet. For the arms, we're gonna go dark blue. Or blue. Dark blue. Hands are gonna be white. I know. Give me a second. Give me a second, chat. Just... I will build this one pretty quickly, so I'm not going to read chat all that much while I'm building the character. But once we're done, then we'll evaluate. We'll see if it turns out cool. I want to see which way looks better. I think I'm just going to do dark blue for this. I think Taskmaster is super easy because all the parts are here, I think. Again, hopefully I'm not incorrect. I think I would probably use the Banshee face actually here. Because I think it works super duper well. Or at least, again. I love how I'm like, I'm going to use the Banshee face, but then I scroll right past it. Okay. And then the torso, Torso is a little bit more challenging. There's a couple of different routes you could go here. You could go more like orangey on the color with some like this, for example, you know? Or is that up above? I think it's up above, actually. If you do that, I feel like you need to then change the hip piece to have a belt across the hip. Piece. Will that work? Nope. There's gotta be other belt designs. Maybe this one? Nope. Maybe sort of like that. Bada beam, bada boom. Taskmaster, I give to you Taskmaster. You know what I'm saying? So that one is pretty easy. So just because that one was done so fast, I'll take one more. We'll take one more request. In the meantime, give a rating to that one. Give a rating to that one. And we'll build another character. One more. One more. Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel. Let me think for a second. Would that one be possible? We wouldn't be able to do the stretchy arms, obviously. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, maybe there's some other suggestions. Can you building? I can building. Doctor Doom. Dude. Doctor Doom is definitely one that I want to attempt, but not right now, because I know that that one is going to be bananas. Evil Devil says, can you make Jin Sakai? Yo, I will do an episode where we will do like video game based characters, and for sure Jin is getting built on that episode. Kraven the Hunter. Yo, that sounds like a pretty interesting task. Okay, let's try it. Kraven the Hunter. That is a cool, unique pick. Wolverine. I've already built Wolverine in the past, so not particularly interested in doing that one right now. It doesn't mean that it won't appear on a future stream. It might, and it would be part of like a redesign. So it wouldn't be like regular Wolverine. It would be like a different variation. Okay, so let's see what we could do with a Kraven the Hunter Lego design. Let's see how close or accurate we could get. Okay, so for the legs, we need something that is going to be kind of like animal print. So maybe this sort of could work. Let me try that. I hope there's a matching sort of design. Okay, let's just start with the stuff again. When in doubt, do the stuff that's easy first, and then the rest of the design is going to come together. So like always, we're just going to kind of design the more simplistic things about the character first, and then after that, we'll adjust accordingly. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing like one arm is like scarred, because obviously because he's hunting and everything, and I think it would make sense somewhat that maybe one of his arms is like got some scarred tissue and stuff, so maybe we could incorporate that somehow. That does not look like scars. Maybe that could look like scars. Sort of could work. Let's see. We'll try that. Worst case scenario, we can always change that out. We will add this for sure. Holy moly, that was loud. Julian Grogan! That's a cool last name. Welcome to the Blitz Army, Julian. Salute from me to you. Thank you so very much for supporting the Blitzwinger channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Blitz Army. I hope you enjoy your priority in sub games, your priority in custom games, your access to exclusive emotes, badge next to your name, access to exclusive channels on the Discord server. So make sure you join the Discord server. Link is in the description, or you could go to discord.gg/Blitzwinger. Please do so. In addition to that, of course, make sure you check out the community tab and the well, actually the community tab does have the videos that are exclusive to you guys as well. So there you go. Thank you so very much for your support, and thank you for the Blitz Army hype to Kim, Nightwolf, Calmer, Bray Bray, Galvatron Prime. Thank you guys so very much for welcoming the newest member. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with like a beige sort of design for that part. Then we got to give him a goatee. Goatee. This is all like beards. There we go. Is there another one? No. Okay, so there's really only one design as far as that is concerned. Okay, not bad. So far, not bad. So sad. I'm kind of thinking maybe, maybe the bronze tiger design. Yo. Chat? Chat? I'm trying to be humble here, but that is... Oh, okay, you can't because he's holding the spear. That is looking pretty fire. Chris Diamond, thank you for the Tuba Crew super chat saying, hey, Blitz, hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much, man. I'm having a great day. Thank you for asking. I hope you are having a great day yourself, Chris Diamond. And thank you for your super chat support. Guys, we're at 777 likes. That is pretty awesome. So I like the idea of using the bronze tiger torso there just because it has kind of the animal print and all that. You know what I mean? So I think it works really, really well for... Kraven the Hunter. And I think that, again, the little bit of like scarring on the arm there, I think kind of makes sense. So it tells a bit of a story. And there you go. That will be Kraven the Hunter. So before we wrap things up, first of all, I want to go on ahead and thank all of our super chatters, our new members, and of course, most importantly, each and every single one of you guys who watched the stream and went ahead and hit that like button. Thank you so very much for your support. I really, truly do appreciate you guys. Let's see if we could hit 800 likes. But the other thing I need your help with, if you're watching this maybe as a video already, or if you're watching live right now, is I need to hear from you guys what was the best design out of all 12 Marvel characters that we built today. You need to pick one. So I'm going to run through all of them right now, one after another, and then you have to pick the one that you think we did the best job with. Okay? So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. I guess we could maybe work our way... let's just start at the top. Okay, so our first design, the very, very first character that we built today was Shuri. And this one was requested by the skier. So here's Shuri. Looking pretty epic, if I must say so myself. So this is, sorry, more to clarify even, this is Black Panther Shuri. Because obviously if we were going for like MCU or when before she takes up the mantle of Black Panther, it would be a very different look. For the character, unmasked, etc., with most likely either a spear or the blasters, but we went for Black Panther Shuri. Okay. Next up, we after that we built Cyclops, which was requested by Fragments. So So there's Cyclops, and Cyclops does have his laser blast. We went for Jim Lee Cyclops, or X-Man, I guess. So pretty cool design, if I must say so myself. Turned out pretty sweet. Then after that, we had assembled Star-Lord. This was kind of a MCU-inspired look. So there you have it. He has the little jetpack from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Sorry, there's just some people that need help unsubscribing, so I'll just help them out myself. There you go. Don't worry. Now you're good. Now you never have to watch. Hopefully you won't. So there's Star-Lord himself, looking pretty stylish indeed. I think he turned out pretty cool. Then, after that, we went ahead and assembled Spider-Man. This one's going to be... I know people are not going to like this design because it's tough to build Spider-Man in this game, but this is the PlayStation design, so this is supposed to be kind of an advanced suit attempt of Spider-Man. Insanely difficult because it's supposed to be the what is it called? Spider logo on the front, spider logo on the back. It's impossible to capture that without actually using the spider logos. Then after that, we were requested to build specifically Red Lantern Deadpool. So not just Deadpool, it couldn't be just simply Deadpool, it had to be Deadpool as if he became a Red Lantern. And so that's the idea behind this one. So it's not ordinary Deadpool, it's Deadpool as if he was part of the Lanterns of Rage. So there he is. Then after that, we had built Thor. This is classic Thor. So, of course, he's got Mjolnir, and this is a classic-looking Thor, so obviously he does not have the same look that he does in the MCU films. Or, although I guess maybe in the first movie he kind of looked like that. Then after that, we had built the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour, Stan the Man Lee himself was assembled. So that was the design for Stan Lee. After we had completed the Stan Lee design, the next one was requested by Tiffany, and this one was Iron Man. No specifics were named as far as like... Okay, I don't know why he's doing that pose. He should not be doing that pose, so... Just quickly hop into the customizer. I don't know why he's... that's frustrating. Let me quickly fix that. Let me quickly fix that. Wait. Iron Man is going to be better now. Wait. Give me a second. Exit the customizer. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now I just need to change the pose because it's... That does not fit Iron Man. Either normal. Yeah, probably cool. Fits a bit more Tony's personality. So we'll go with that pose. Hold up a second. Wait. This is one of those like pause kind of moments. Don't judge the Iron Man design yet. Then we had built Iron Man, who is right here. So this is our take on Iron Man. After we built Iron Man, the next request after that was Hulk. And this was once again classic Hulk because you can't really do big figs, unfortunately. Hopefully the next Lego game will have that, so we can actually design custom Lego big figs as well. That would be super duper sweet. But there's the Hulk. Kind of went for like an angry face. And for those of you that don't know what a big fig is, so just for comparison's sake, this is a minifigure, as you can see. This is a big fig. So if we could obviously design something in this scale, it would look a lot more accurate to be the Hulk. After we completed the Hulk, the next request after that was Daredevil, or sorry, Netflix's Daredevil more specifically. So there's that one. I think this is my personal probably favorite from today. I think this one turned out really, really clean and quite close to the actual design. So I think that that one is sweet. Then after that, we had built... Well, we built Taskmaster and Loki. But Loki's the only one remaining because Taskmaster got wiped because we built another character instead of him. But here's Loki. No helmet, unfortunately. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to... Whoops. I'm gonna have to swap here. And then last but certainly not least, the last character that we had assembled for today was Kraven the Hunter. So there you have it. Those were all 12 of the different characters that we had assembled here today. So now, chat, vote on which one was your personal favorite. Once again, guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed the live stream or the video, the best way to show support costs you absolutely nothing. It is just simply a click of the mouse, and if you can, or tap of the screen, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so very much for your support. It is very, very much appreciated. Because we reached over 500 likes, we will indeed be going on ahead and doing another one of these streams next week in 2021 already. So I guess I'll see you here in the next year if you're only watching these live streams. Of course, in addition to all of that, guys, don't forget, join the Discord. The link is always in the description, so you can do so. And with that in mind, let me go on ahead and also quickly run through a few of the votes here in the chat. So Eli Bessioni says Daredevil. Cool. Ryan Von B says Daredevil. Micah Siegel says Iron Man. Okay, cool pick there. Micah or Mika. Harrison DC, no worries, man. Happy to do so. Lots of people are actually saying Daredevil, so it seems like Daredevil is definitely a big favorite. Calmer, though, actually picks Kraven the Hunter. Cool. Harrison DC picks Kraven as well. Marius Glazer says hi. What's up, Marius? Scarlet Witch says Daredevil wins. Marvin Allen says, I like all of them. Hashtag communism. Okay, that's that. Kraven, because of my suggestion. Got it. Tasha Botello actually picks Stan Lee, and so does Tamil Rowe. Or sorry, Tamila Rowe. I probably messed up your name. I apologize. Daredevil, Kraven. So it seems like to me the top two, without a doubt, is Kraven and Daredevil. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll be back next week with another one of these Lego customs. What is next week's theme? You're going to have to tune in to find out. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. See you later.